Hi y'all, this is your girl D, and I'm gonna show you how to create one of my favorite to go to look, which is this brown smoky eye look, a little bit bronzed, and this dark lip. You can also do it in a nude lip, but why not go all dark for the fall? Stay tuned. So I'm gonna show you how I do my basic smoky eye. I'm gonna do more like of a daytime look of a smoky eye, and we're gonna use pretty much one palette. So if you're interested in doing this smoky eye, then you can. I'm gonna be using the Soft Glam from Anastasia right here. I love this. It's super dirty because it has a velvet finish cover to it, as you can see. Don't be scared, but I use a lot of this. It's my everyday shadows that I go to, and here we go. It has some shimmers and a lot of mattes. Okay, I also like using the Huda Beauty, the Smoky Obsessions, I think it says here, yeah. And it also has everything that I need. My black shadow went to crumbles in one of my trips. I would use this shadow here, a little bit of this, and this dark brown. But today we're using the Soft Glam Anastasia. Okay, so I'm gonna put my hair up halfway, get them out of my eyes, my crazy hair. So important thing to do is I already moisturized my face. While that's happening, my skin is very dry the older I got. But then throughout the day, it gets a little oily. But what's important is I'm gonna do my eyes. It's the main focus here. And you definitely need a base, cream base, and I like to use the NYX Jumbo eye pencil and black. I can show you what I'm doing. So I'm gonna try to get you up close, and pretty much it's gonna be an all over lid. So we're gonna go in. I'm sorry. Okay, so all over. And you're gonna open your eyes to see exactly where your crease is. Don't go over that. That is perfect. If I didn't have nails, I will use my finger tips and just smudge it around. But if you don't have that, that's okay. I like to use a really dense, fluffy brush, and this one is from Real Techniques. I think this is from their eyeshadow collection. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just buff that out, and I'm buffing it, as you can see, I'm buffing it downwards. I don't want to go upwards because then that's when you're gonna end up having the whole all black shadow all over, and it's gonna look like a raccoon eye, and that's not what you want. Okay, perfect. So one eye down, and I'm gonna do the other one as well. Like I said, I'm keeping it below that crease line. Don't go above your crease line, because then that's when you go a little crazy and unable to control where the really dark shadow. Now you don't have to use a black shadow, but I like a black shadow because I can make it dark, really dark, or really light, depending how much black I put in. But anyhow, very simple, kept it under my crease. Now I'm gonna be using another blending brush. You can use two different blending brush, either or can be great. This one's from Morphe M456. So you can see it's very similar to the very popular brush, which is the MAC brush, the 217 brush, and it's a really good brush. As you can see, the logo's gone. I have it for a couple of years now. Now we're gonna use a transitioning shade, and the transitioning shade I'm gonna use is called Burnt Orange, this one right here. And we're gonna just pilot one side of your brush. Any excess remove, and that side of the brush where we put the color is gonna be going downwards, not upwards, downwards. And that's where we're gonna do a little swirling motion and going back and forth, back and forth. And then we can start building that color up, okay? Keep going for that burnt orange. And we do our transition shade here, okay? The more you do it, little by little, just do not too much color into your brush and just keep packing it on, especially if this is your first time doing a smoky eye. Packing your brush with color, well, this transition shade won't be a huge impact, but if you do it with a dark color, then it can be messy and hard to clean it up. As you can see, the transition color, it's on, perfect. Now I'm gonna use more of a red tone brown, and this is Sienna, S-I-E-N-N-A. And I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna build up that color into my transition shade and circle of motion and going back and forth. Very easy gradient smoky eye look. And I'm using all in the same palette. As you can see the difference here, you can see the gradient, not the gradient, very harsh lines going on, but this smooths it out, okay? I'm gonna use now another brown, a little bit more richer brown. So far we used this burnt orange here, sienna, a reddish brown, and now we're gonna go to rustic here. And we're gonna just pack it there as well, and just going back and forth. Okay. Now, to set up the black base, like I said, I want to do it to more a daytime kind of look, even for nighttime, but this is a more softer smoky eye instead of like the black eyes. So we're gonna use the fourth brown here, and the same brush that I used to kind of blend out the black creamy base. We're gonna pack that color to the lid itself where you had that base, and this was gonna help. This is gonna help that cream base not to move and to stay true color as well. And you can see now how it's just a gradient color of brown. Very simple eye look here, simple to do. I'm gonna do that to the same, to the other eye. So my smoky eye looks like this at this moment. It looks a little rough. You don't know where, it looks a little messy. So I'm gonna just do my foundation and you will get to see how this will transfer. I first do my eyes just in case if there's any powder falling underneath here. If that happens, just clean it up with a wipe, makeup wipe, and I'm just gonna fast forward the look here. foundation's on, this is when I end up working the bottom lashes. And I like to use, this is my favorite brush for my bottom lashes, it's from Morphe M408. And this is how it looks like. Very small, can go really, really, really against the eye line underneath. And I'm gonna start with that rustic brown hair, a little bit more in the red side, same color we used, and take that a little bit, and we're gonna go right underneath the bottom lash line, and we're just gonna pile that on, and I'm gonna do that to the bottom. And it's a very quick look, so seem more difficult, but like I said, if you follow that quick, easy step by first adding the black base on and then smudging it out and then using a transition shade to blend the harsh edges around, and then building up the different color browns to get that effect of a smoky eye. So add a little bit more this side, and now I'm gonna use that dark brown that we use at the base, this one right here, or you can use the black Noir of this palette. But like I said, it's more of a brown look that I'm going for, and that's what we're doing now. I was thinking of probably doing a brown lipstick, since fall is here. I'm gonna do that, and then if I don't like it, if it's just too much, because I am gonna go out to have a drink. Then I would change it to a nude. I love nudes. I think everyone loves nude. But nude will be the perfect thing to pair up with a dark eye look. It looks darker here because I don't have appropriate lighting here, but it's not that dark really. And I'll put a picture of this look into the video so you have a better maybe imagery of it. Okay. With a mascara on, so now on the Rise Volume Liftscara.